What's good, people? We are here in the Arsenal Stadium. I am joined by two special guests, one being Adrian Clark and, of course, the Gunnosaurus. How are people feeling right now?
Well, Gunnosaurus is not going to give us a lot, is he, in terms of chat?
Yeah.
He's a legend, but he doesn't say a lot.
But give me a sign if you're feeling good. That is more than enough. Thank you so much. And also, Adrian Clark, how are you feeling, sir?
I feel fantastic. I mean, we had a great night here on Saturday. Yeah, it was absolutely. It was one of the all-timers. Really enjoyed it. And look, tonight we got an opportunity to get into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. What's not to like?
Exactly that. Do you know what? We were just speaking off air a little bit.
Yeah.
It's all about those moments, isn't it? It's all about kind of enjoying every second. Yeah. And just following the journey. How has the journey been so far for you?
Yeah, look, I'm with you. Like, I know it's a little bit stressful, okay, but this is the best kind of stress.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, imagine having the stress of them lot.
I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We don't, you know,
we don't need to say any more, but imagine that.
Yeah, this is good stress, and I think as a football supporter, you do live for these seasons.
Absolutely.
These moments where you're in the hunt for silverware, and we potentially are going to create a lot of great memories that we will never forget, and it's so exciting. And look, we're lucky enough to be kind of part of it.
100%.
So look, it's been wonderful, but I think it can get even better.
It can get even better, and no better place to start than how do you feel about the team selection for today, and do you feel like that is going to get us to that better place of the quarterfinals?
Well, it should do. Yeah. I mean, look, whoever we put out at the moment, I think we're going to have a strong team. But obviously, we've got Ben White has come in, hasn't he?
Yeah.
At right back.
Yeah.
I thought that it was interesting that it was Mascara ahead of White.
Absolutely.
Possibly because of what he did at Tottenham, where he came on and he was brilliant, Mascara.
Yeah.
So Ben White's had to be patient. He deserves the opportunity.
Yeah.
Obviously, the rest of the back four kind of picks itself at the moment. The midfield is exactly the same as the weekends. We got Saka, we got Gyökeres, and then of course it's Trossard.
Yeah.
So Trossard's the interesting selection. It's great to have him back.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What I think Trossard gives that maybe some of the other guys don't, like your Martinelli, or if you put Madueke out there, he kind of looks after the ball a bit longer.
Yeah.
So he kind of gets control of it. He's got these little body swerves, and he's not as direct as the other guys.
Yeah.
But he gives the team a little bit more control. Maybe we're more capable of playing that combination football when Trossard's in the side. So look, we'll have to wait and see how it goes. But it's great to have him back. Yeah.
And where do you think some of our strong points lie with this lineup and with this team? And where do you think we're kind of get them and get into them a little bit?
Yeah. Look, I think central midfield. We didn't play well in Leverkusen. I mean, we all saw that. We all saw that. It was a second gear performance, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Where really we didn't play with fire in our bellies.
Yeah, absolutely.
And because we didn't play with fire in our bellies, we didn't move them around. They were very comfortable defending us. So today, I think we have to play with that fire.
Absolutely.
We have to move them. What I think, because they got the 3 and the 4, you know, sort of 3-4-3 or 3-4-2-1.
Yeah.
It leaves 2 central midfielders, and I think that those 2 central midfielders could be destroyed if Wright and Ezra are on it tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think those 2 can be difference makers, because I'm not sure how good they are.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. So I think that's a big one. I think if Gyökeres showed early on in that game that he could get the better of the centre-back Andrik, who scored the goal.
Yeah.
But he was booked early on, wasn't he? And he looked like he struggled to handle the movement.
He could have really got a second yellow, I felt, when I was watching that.
Yeah. So get the ball forward to Gyökeres. Hopefully he can hurt them.
This is the exact kind of game that I feel like we brought in a Victor Gyökeres for.
Yeah.
Those Champions League games where he can try and maybe not as physical as the Premier League, see where he can bully and get himself in there.
Yeah.
So, what about the defensive lineup? How are you feeling all together with that?
Yeah, look, I like the striker for them, Christian Fofana.
He was fantastic,
he was good.
wasn't
He's
he?
a teenager. But what he does, okay, look out for that this evening. So he can run in behind. He's quick.
Yeah.
But he can also, what he does, he drops into a sort of false 9 position.
Yes.
When they're building up. out. So when they're building up out wide, he won't go and stand on Saliba or Gabriel.
Yeah.
He'll go and stand in a hole.
Yeah.
And that makes him actually quite dangerous because they feed the ball into him, and from there he's got some skills. So he's someone to look out for. But I think the fact that Saliba and Gabriel have had a look at him, maybe it was a bit of a surprise.
I feel like, last week was maybe a test run, and hopefully we'll get into it properly.
Yeah, and they would have talked about it, wouldn't they?
Exactly
so,
that,
So, I think defensively, hopefully we're okay. The left wing-back is a very good player, Grimaldo. And he played well against Saka, not so well against Noni, but he's got a great left foot. We saw that with the corner that he put in for the goal. He's got loads of assists. So his battle with Saka is maybe the key battle of the game.
Yeah, definitely.
If Saka wins that duel, we win the game.
100%.
Simple as that. So look, there's lots of things to look out for.
One of the things I've been really impressed with the Arsenal this year is how we've reacted and bounced back from losses, defeats, or maybe some of those games that weren't really that good. I'm thinking about the bounce back after Wolves, the bounce back after United. It hasn't been too many kind of lose and then slump. Talk to me a little bit about momentum and talk to me about Saturday and how that affects today.
Well, thankfully we haven't had many defeats, have we? I mean,
well, only three, right, all season.
And all three had sort of late goals that hurt us. And you're right, we have reacted well. But I think that's because this team is got great character. Like, we know that. Like, win, lose or draw, no matter what happens at the end of this season, this is a group of players that I think we're proud to watch, to wear the badge. Like, they're a nice bunch, but they're tough.
Yeah, man.
You know, I think they're tough.
It's nice to see, isn't it?
But you don't lose 3 of, 47 games and be that hard to beat if you're not together, and if you've not got character. So this team's got great character, and hopefully tonight they'll be thinking about what they did in Leverkusen or what they didn't do, and think, right, we'll put it right tonight. I think that will be on their mind. Let's not spoil what we did on Saturday. Like, we've got to keep this ball rolling. So momentum, as you asked me the question, momentum's obviously massive. In football, confidence is huge, and we've got a cup final. Remember, on Sunday.
I did remember that, exactly.
So it would be frustrating if we went into that cup final on the back of a setback.
Absolutely.
So let's hopefully we go into it feeling really good about ourselves.
Yeah, exactly that. And then speaking to you is really quite precious because you've done something that everyone here kind of wishes we'd done. But you came through that academy and you played for the Gunners.
You're going back a bit now, Femi.
I'm going back a little bit, but can you talk a little bit about Max Dowman from the perspective that you have kind of following a similar kind of route?
Well, to put it into perspective, you know, I was at Arsenal since when I was 10.
Nice.
And then I made my debut at 20, you know, but which feels ancient these days, but it really wasn't. Back then, that was normal. So, but what he's doing isn't normal, first and foremost. You don't, when you're 13, normal players don't go and play for the under-18s. You don't play for the reserves when you're 14.
Exactly.
You know, that's just, none of this is normal. He plays for England, you know, 2 or 3 years age groups up. He's a phenomenon. He's unbelievable. But what it meant to him, I think, or if I was to put myself in his shoes, I wish I was in his shoes. It's that hard work you've put in. Because even from the age of 5, when he first came here, he's been on trial. You know, it's like someone's trying to take your shirt, you've got your eye on the prize, and it feels miles away. But you just got to make sure you're better than everyone else around you, and that's hard. Because Arsenal have got brilliant young players in every age group. So he's been working so hard, year on year, to get to a position where the manager even knows him. And then, of course, he does know him, he loves him, and he gives him a chance. And then, of course, the feeling that he must have had when he scored that goal is just incredible, and for his family, because his family are Arsenal supporters.
Absolutely.
You know, so that, you know, their journey, they've put in a lot of hours. You know, I know now as a parent, my kids are in academies, and it's a full family commitment. So I'm happy for the Dowman family. I'm happy for him, but I just think this is the start. Talent-wise, I just haven't seen anyone at his age that has the amount of ability that he's got. I just haven't. So the world is his oyster.
Absolutely.
You just got to keep him grounded, not put too much pressure on him. Do what we've done tonight. Resist the temptation to start him, because you know he's brilliant. But
absolutely.
I think let's not overload him. Let's keep him as our impact guy. And if we need him, I'm pretty confident he can deliver a lot of the time.
One of the things that amazes me is for a 16-year-old, he's quite tall.
Yeah,
he seems strong. He didn't look like a kid against boys the other day, which kind of makes me feel like maybe he is ready to come on in a game like this and make an impact if we absolutely need it.
He's ready for any game.
Absolutely.
He's ready for any game.
Yeah.
No, he's 6 foot. He's built it strongly enough. I mean, he will fill out.
Yeah.
But he's quick. He's really quick.
Yeah.
I mean, the way that he dribbles with the ball, the balance that he's got is unreal.
Yeah.
But he does it at a speed.
Yeah.
So if you've got great balance and you dribble with the ball faster than most other players, that is a great recipe.
Exactly that.
And you saw Kidd and Dewsbury Hall, I think, twice left on his backside, and he's a good player.
Yeah.
So, no, Dowman can perform against anyone. Look, if we were to play in the Champions League final, for instance, in a few months' time, hopefully we will, he'll probably be on the bench.
Nice.
And I absolutely feel that Arteta would be able to throw him on, and he wouldn't be fazed by it, because he has trained, even though he's only 16.
Yeah.
He's probably been trained in the last 4 years with this in mind.
Yeah.
You know, and Arsenal have been gearing him up so that he's mentally ready for it. So, you know, look, it's tremendous. I'm so glad he's a Gooner.
Oh, man. It was just like one of those, it was a uniting football moment, and it was nice that we could say he plays for us.
Yeah. But other people liked it. You
know,
know,
exactly.
People,
no, everyone. If you love football, you loved that moment.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned the Champions League final.
Yeah.
What does it take for this team to progress to the quarters?
Tonight, well, it's got to be intense. We've got to play with more intensity. We can out-football them. I know that. I don't think that they're super strong at the back. So we've got to really apply more pressure than we did the other day. Obviously, we've seen how good they are at set pieces.
Yes.
We can see that they out-Arsenaled Arsenal.
It was kind of weird, wasn't it? It was kind of like, you know, who am I watching? But you're right with that one.
So on that, let's not invite pressure.
Exactly.
Even if we take the lead, let's not sit on it.
Yeah.
Because if we invite pressure, they're going to get corners.
Yeah.
And if they get corners, they've shown that they're clever.
Yeah.
So I think it's about a fast start, being intense, moving the back five around, because they are a back five, moving them out of position. I'd like to see Eza play high.
Yes.
So I think when we play...
Close to Gyökeres.
So when we play against the back three, I always think Eza should be almost next to Gyökeres.
Yeah.
Because then he can always drop back, and that's when you get a centre-back that might follow him or might not.
Yeah.
And if they don't, give it to him.
Exactly.
If they do follow him, it leaves space for somebody else. So
also, you saw a little bit more so from Eza. His shooting ability is really quite dangerous. He's got it from range and both feet at times. So then he can kind of give you danger in two kind of shapes, you know.
Well, look, I love Martin Odegaard. I love what he's about. But I also love Eza equally. But they have different strengths.
Exactly.
And one of Eza's strengths is he's got more of a goal threat. And he definitely, even though Odegaard is hitting the ball a bit harder, Eza can really crack it. As we saw at the weekend. I mean, he had 6 shots from outside the box. He had 7 shots overall. 2 just narrowly missed, didn't they? They would have been worldies. So I feel like, well, if you look at Eza's career, I'm sure you've seen this. His career, he ends most seasons in brilliant form. He's a bit of a slow burner.
He's a spring baby.
He's exactly that. So maybe this is his moment.
I reckon that might be his Nigerian heritage. He's used to the warm weather. I can relate. So, we come alive around March time. So, I mean, looking at the team, give me some score predictions. Give me some in-play predictions. What kind of things do you think we've got in store for us later on?
Well, look, the danger tonight is that we were so emotional at the weekend, so hyped, that it goes flat. Okay, that's the danger. Because I think sometimes you can, like, just be, and you just can't get going as well as you'd like.
Brilliant.
But I do feel that if we start properly, we get in their face, we're more aggressive than we were in that first leg. Aggressive with and without the ball, by the way. If we get that right, I think our quality, our superiority will come through, and I think we'll win the game. I think, to push me for a score prediction, do you know what? I think Leverkusen can make it hard. But we'll go through. I'm going for 2-1 to the Arsenal.
2-1 to the Arsenal. You heard it here first at the Arsenal Stadium. Adrian Clark has gone 2-1. I'm saying 2-0. But right now, we're going to head back to the studio. I'm going to hand over to Nicole and Jez right now, live from N5.
Lovely stuff doing. Thank you so much, Kenny and Clarky. Arsenal. lovely bunch, you. Femi will be joining us at half-time and post-match as well, so we can't wait to chat to him. But for now, I'm joined by our regular, invincible, Jeremy
Yes.
Good to see you, Jess. How are you doing?
I'm good. Yeah, nice to see you back. How was your trip?
It was great. I was in Spain, España.
It's good for summer.
Working on some esports. I was working, Jeremy. You were just in Dubai recently.
No, that's a long time ago. That's long
A month ago?
Yeah, I forgot.
Watching friend of the show, Alfie.
Yeah.
Doing a bit of. Yeah, you. I like that you got that from this. I didn't quite know what I was going with there. Yeah, I don't know. Bit of that. How are you feeling about the game?
Excited.
In North London tonight.
Very excited.
Big one.
After Saturday and last 5 minutes, very emotional and excited tonight. Big night, another big Champions League night. We know what we've got to do. We've got to qualify tonight and get through to the quarters. So yeah, it's going to be a big game because we've seen it last week, how competitive they were and difficult to beat they were. So I think scoring that last goal as well was important to come back here with not a defeat. So it's just us to perform again and do the job.
What was it like in the stadium, the atmosphere? Because, like you said, you called me out there, Jez. I was not in London to witness it. I've watched many highlights. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
History was made, and you missed it.
I did, thank you. Yeah.
That's all your life you're going to think about it. Oh, God,
it will stay with me forever. But it was very special, wasn't it?
It was special, yeah. And to be fair, before the last 5 minutes, before Gyökeres scored, we were a little bit stressed here. It was really like, oh my God, no, we can't draw because City were playing after us. Yeah. And and then just the style was born, and that was that, you know.
Yeah, it turned into such a good weekend for us. Just trying that.
Messi,
Shutting that straight down. I want to chat to you guys, and then we are going to get into our hero of the week and our Hall of Fame. I mean, you all know what we're going to be going for. Spoiler. But I want to hear how you guys are feeling, because it is a big game, and you seem quite cool, quite chill and calm about it, and I actually, unusually, feel quite relaxed, and now I'm slightly worried that I feel a bit too chilled.
Nah, there's no reason to be scared of that. I think, the squad in recent games, especially the game against Everton, it's like one of those games that gives you just an insane confidence boost going into probably what is one of the most important weeks in the history of the football club, if we're being honest. So I think the players are up for it 100%. We're at home as well, and again, the atmosphere from the crowd will be insane, especially after the Everton game. So I'm confident as well, to be honest, and I think the players will step up. We're going to talk about the lineup soon, and once we see that, I think it's going to be the confidence from everyone will grow 100%.
The only thing I would say is you are always confident. I feel like there's not been a game that you've sat there. And to be fair, I mean, look at the season we've had, so rightly so.
You know what I mean? But
every game, every time we speak to you, Thierry, you're like, yeah, we've got it. Come out with your 7-0 score predictions.
The team are showing why I'm confident, so thank you, team, innit? Thank you, Arsenal. Thank you, Arsenal.
Well done, them. It is such a big week ahead of us, though. You're right there. I mean, of course, Sunday at Wembley, it could be absolutely magical. I'm so excited for that. And, this is going to be really important. And you're right that result on the weekend, and, of course, Man City's result as well, I mean, the momentum is very much with us, Jez.
Yeah, it's huge. I think that them last 5 minutes are us winning against Everton, and the way we did, I think that could just push us through this week and give us such a boost. I'll be very interesting to see what City do tonight as well against Madrid, because they've got a massive comeback to do.
Do you think they could? They've got the quality, to be fair.
Listen, let's be honest, over the last few years, City and Madrid have just shown that not anything can happen. Yeah. So I would not, pass there and just say, nah, they can't come back, because they can. They've got the quality. But football matches, you've just got, it's 90 minutes, you've got to perform. Not before, not after, on the pitch. And that's all they've got to do. But saying that 3-0 is a huge comeback. So. Yeah. But if they do, imagine the momentum and the confidence they will have as well for Sunday. So you've got to look at that. But let's just focus on us tonight. We've got a job to do. We've got to qualify. We've got to get through, and that's the most important thing.
Nodding, retweet, yeah. Jess, shall we move on to our hero of the week? Go on then. Who's it going to be in our magical frame that is somehow still standing? I mean, it's been dropped multiple times. It is, of course, the youngster Max Dowman, the hero. Don't know what dancing I did there, but we move. We'll talk about the goal maybe in a few minutes when we talk about our Hall of Fame. Spoiler. What a contribution from such a youngster. I mean, I feel like we've probably all consumed so much Arsenal-related content in the past few days talking about Max Dowman on repeat. But what a performance, the confidence, maturity, just everything about this guy. I love that you've already grabbed the mic. Like, who cares what Jess thinks?
I'm on it. I'm taking this one, yeah.
Just absolute quality, right?
You know what it is? So, obviously, I was there at the Emirates on the day when he scored that goal. And first and foremost, shout out Arteta, because obviously, title on the line pretty much, or something really, really stressful, high-pressure situation. He said, you know what? I believe in you, go and do it for me. And he played with that kind of confidence where he's not thinking about the stress of dropping points and City chasing. He just done his thing, got the pre-assist or set up the first goal. But the second one, when you see him run through, again, I'm thinking maybe just knock it to Martinelli, let him run. But he said, nah, like, I got this, I'm comfortable. And then the whole stadium, it just seemed to like erupt with like a realization of, okay, this is something that is going to be a memorable night for years to come. I went home, I watched it in English, in Arabic, the French commentary. I watched the radio
Did
one.
you hear the French one?
Yeah, I watched every single commentary.
So
all of
if
it.
you've not heard it, it was great on commentary, at least on one of the French media outlets. The guy screams, he's going, "Baby Gunners! Baby Gunners!" It's so good. Have you not heard it?
I didn't know.
No, it was great. It was great. Honestly, the BBC radio one, I had that in the gym. I had it in my ears, listening to the commentators shouting about how he's about to score. I said, yeah, this is the one. So I'm glad for him, and it gives the whole team a confidence boost. You could see how happy everyone was for him, even the subs that didn't make it on. They're the ones knee sliding to the corner flag and stuff. So good vibes all around. Hopefully we keep it on today.
Absolutely, all eyes on Max Dowman at the moment. All eyes, by the way, on that screen right there, because can you see Sporting are 3-0 up against Boda Glimt at the moment, and of course that's who we would be playing if we do win tonight. Interesting
3-0,
result.
you can get back.
Well, that's the thing. It is a big old hill to climb, but as we can see, in football, anything can happen. This is why we love and sometimes despise the game. Am I right?
Yes.
Shall we move on to our Hall of Fame? Live from M5 Hall of Fame. Basically, if you've not been following this season, where have you been? But we have been trying to induct iconic moments because it's been 20 years since we left Highbury and moved into our new home. So we're inducting the most iconic era moments into our Hall of Fame, and a lot of them are already in there. But, Jeremy, for once, we were actually in unison.
We both agreed.
Yeah, we agreed.
Even if, to be fair, I was there, you weren't. So I should claim that point.
Honestly.
So yeah, that's what I'll say.
Okay, but I actually went quicker in the group chat about, I shotgunned Max Dowman,
Okay.
so just saying, maybe you should pick something else and we'll put you on the spot, but I won't do that because I'm nice. It is, of course, Max Dowman scoring that goal. What I would say, and maybe this should have been a bit more of a chat for Hero of the Week. Hold on, you know what? I'm gonna just be quiet for a minute so we can just observe this. Look at that. Oh, look at the limbs. Oh.
Do you know what I like about this? What I like about this is when you watch it, when he scores, he actually doesn't want to celebrate too much, and it's when he turns his head and he sees everybody's running, he's like, oh, let's go for it then.
Oh, and you can see there, I mean, was that just a random supporter that was just screaming down the left? I love that. I was like, is he part of the team? You can see what it meant to everyone. And also, Jez, I think you'll probably agree, how they obviously feel about Max Dowman because of the squad's reaction to Max after scoring that goal. It clearly, you know, he clearly has a lot of support and love from the team.
Oh, massively, and how many times we've seen Declan Rice, like, you know, when he said, "Oh, I called him on the FaceTime and do all that thing." I think they all look after him. He's the little kid, and he's just so talented. The thing he does is just not normal. It's like from a different planet. It's crazy, but did you see the steward celebrating? Did you see that?
Who? Oh, the steward.
The steward, yeah. Oh, you won't see it now, but it's my god.
Oh,
yeah.
It's just brilliant, and I know that. Shay, you just had to be there. You know, it took me a minute. I've not had enough caffeine. It took me a second to understand that little jab, but that was good. You can tell that he is someone who plays with so much confidence and kind of not a care in the world, really, Chess. It doesn't seem like it. And I don't know what you were doing at 16. I mean, you just joined Arsenal, right?
Yeah, but I was nowhere near the first team for a start. I was with the academy and I had to kind of, work hard. But to go back to when you first go to the first team, as the young kid, they all kind of take you on their wings and just all want to help you and stuff. I remember my first goal, Thierry said to me, as soon as you come on, I'm going to do everything to assist you.
Oh, I love that.
And he did. You mentioned it, yeah. And Thierry was one of those guys, like young boy coming through. He wants to, you know, do everything to help. And yeah, I'm sure the boys are the same with Max. But I want to say something about how mental it is, by the way, that he's been injured for how long?
3 months.
3 months, and you come back and you're straight with the first team, straight coming in and performing like you've done, scoring your first goal. It's crazy. It's insane. The confidence, the self-belief, everything about it is just special. And when I mean special, it's like...
No, I'm going to move this on quickly because we've got loads of guests on the show today. So let's start with a familiar face who knows a thing or two about playing European football for Arsenal. It is the brilliant Alex Lacazette. Hello, nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. What a reception.
Yeah,
I mean, I know, you joined really loud. When you joined us last time in the studio, I know that you had equally as good as a reception. How nice is it for you every time you come back to the Arsenal and, you know, see that sort of reaction?
Really nice, really nice. Every time I have some days off, I fly to London. I'm happy because we had 2 games at home, so I could assist them and to see all the fans that they didn't forget me. It's really nice.
They'll never forget you. How do you say impossible in French? Impossible. Oh, impossible.
We've got a French, with us.
Thank you. Impossible. No, I mean, everyone loves you, as you can see, the reaction that you get. You were here on the weekend watching Arsenal. What did you think? We were just talking about that game and Max Dowman.
Incredible. Now I was with my wife and my son, so I had to explain to him when he came on, this one is young, he's really good, and thankfully he scored a nice goal, so it was a great weekend.
Do you think that he looks like a really special talent for Arsenal?
Yeah, he is. Starting, come on at 16, the confidence he has from the teammate, from the coach, the stadium as well. When he came on, you could hear all the stadium cheering him. So yeah, he's special.
Also, Jez said to me earlier that because I said you guys didn't play together at Arsenal, and I said, did you play together for the national team? He said no, but we played against each other in France a couple of times.
A few times we did, yeah.
What was that like? Who came out better?
Oh. His team came out better. I've scored a few goals though, so I'll give that. But his teams obviously were better than mine, so yeah.
No, why obviously? Don't put yourself down, Jeremy.
It's just football. It's just football.
What can I do, you know?
How's it going at Neom? You got on the score sheet the other day, right?
Keeps going goal, but with the team we are not really in our best moment. We are really new in the league. We have a lot of young players, so we're just discovering. Hopefully next season is going to be better.
Yeah. And how do you think Arsenal are going to do this season? Because obviously it's looking good,
It's
and we're all
looking really
very
good.
hopeful and very excited with what we are seeing. But we equally don't want to get too carried away, Alex.
You have to go game by game.
Oh, it's such a
that really-
footballer answer.
You don't
But
listen
it's
to
the
me.
truth. At the moment, we're really good, so hopefully we're gonna go and have a trophy at the end of the season.
Oh, that'd be nice. Maybe 2, Alex.
2, 3, 4.
Cut.
Let's do one first.
But it does feel like this squad, look, no team deserves anything in football, right, as you guys know, but it does feel like it's, you know, the right time, and this team, Mikel, it does feel like we should be winning something, right?
Yeah, we should, and even more when we can see all the people talking bad about Arsenal. For me, is even better, so I hope we're gonna have a trophy.
Yeah, you like that. What are you expecting from tonight's game?
A win, doesn't matter. A win, 1-0, 2-0, 2-1. I don't really care how we win, just we win and we go to the next stage.
And you'll know, you know, in European nights like tonight, how important the home crowd and the home advantage is, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a plus for the team, for the players. We played 3 days ago, but with the crowd, I think we not going to feel tired. And as well for the opponent, it's always different when the crowd is really loud, like tonight. So, so yeah, hopefully a good win.
And do you, as players, like, you really feed off that, and you do really feel the energy, right? The noise and the energy from everyone supporting you.
Yeah, me even more up front, I'm listening everything. So some players know because I really focus. But yeah, obviously you feel the energy of the stadium, and when you play at home, it's even better.
So did you kind of hear and listen to what people were saying, or were you one that zoned out?
What do you mean, people, the fans? You mean?
Yeah.
No, I just, it was just a noise. Like, you hear noise, but when you play at home, like Alex said, you just feel like the atmosphere. You feel when you push in, you've got that. It's like an extra man.
Yeah.
It's like someone else playing with you. So you do feel. But in the other side, when things are not going so well and they start booing, you know how it feels, right?
It's tough.
That's not good. Yeah.
You've got to be really good, I suppose, in those moments at then blocking out the noise, right?
Yeah, but after you get used to as well, it's part of the job.
Part of football.
Yeah.
Who's impressed you the most this season for Arsenal? I know there's a lot of names that you could pick.
Declan Rice.
Yeah.
I think really he's been consistent every game, helping up front, at the back. And when I came to the game, I really focused on him because on TV he's always different.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's really impressive this season.
Yeah, he is. I mean, everyone loves Declan. Absolutely brilliant.
Are you in touch with any of the players still there? Do you speak to any of those? William? Yeah.
Sometimes Bukayo as well.
Oh, nice. Saliba's brilliant, isn't he?
He's French.
We need to crop that up and put that on socials because that was a good answer. And we're going to let you go in a
Thank
minute
you so
and
much.
enjoy the game. But can we get a score prediction for tonight, please?
I'm not really
Alex?
good at this.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
2-0.
Do you get it wrong, or does it usually end up being like the total opposite?
No, just getting wrong.
Okay, fine, that's all right. That's okay. And I was like, let's just double check that. Okay, 2-0.
Yeah,
We'll take that. Did Femi or Adrian Clark
think
said that,
Femi
actually?
said 2-0,
Yeah, we've had a couple of 2-0s, so that'd be nice. Please give it up one more time for the brilliant Alex Lacazette. Thank you so much. Lovely to see you. I went for the handshake and I got the mug. I got a hug instead. Thanks so much, Alex. Bye. Oh, he is great, isn't he? Oh, that was quite funny. Little. But I got a hug, so who's the real winner? Jeremy Alliard, yeah? That's quite funny that you played against him. I always find that interesting in like football dynamics, how your paths didn't cross here or for the international side, but then you have faced each other, like against each other.
That's football. You just,
Yeah.
Even players that you've played with for a long time, and then suddenly you just go different club and you end up playing against each other when you were, teammates for a long time. It's just, football. You keep crossing path and just playing, I remember went to Qatar at the end of my career and ended up playing with a player that I played in England at Middlesbrough. And he was just like, he just could not believe it, Tunjai. Turkish lad, so it was crazy. When I saw him arriving, I thought, wow, small world.
Is it quite nice though?
Yeah,
faces,
when you go abroad and then you're just not familiar with the country, to see someone that you know is a massive help. Yeah, you just think, oh, cool, at least I'm not on my own. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We were obviously chatting about Max Dowman before Alex Lacazette came in and joined us, and I do want to hear your thoughts, but I think we might have another special guest.
No way!
No! Oh my gosh! This is someone incredibly talented. I mean, he's done everything: acting, rapping, directing, writing. You'll know who it is. It is 1 million. Ashley Walters. Hello, nice to see you.
So sorry to just ignore you guys.
No, we love it. If you stand here and face off.
How are you?
We're good.
Great.
Do I actually have to use this? Is it?
Yeah.
It'd be nice that we could hear you, Ashley.
Yes, sorry,
It
my
would be
bad.
preferred.
I'm very excited.
Are
so,
you?
Yeah, I'm just all over the place, man. But
Okay, are you just excited or are you a little bit anxious, nervous? Like,
I'm
how
always
you-
anxious.
Okay, that's the spirit.
I'm an anxious person, and obviously I have a bit of trauma from previous seasons. We won't go into that. So there's always a little tinge of doubt, but actually I'm more confident than I usually am tonight. I feel like this may be easier than we're all expecting it to be, if I'm honest with you. Touch wood, yeah, I don't want to jinx it. You know?
I agree, because I can sometimes have a bit more of a nervous disposition, Ashley.
Yes.
When it comes to Arsenal. But I came in earlier and I said I actually feel quite chilled, quite calm. And I think it might also be because of the results at the weekend, to be fair, and this guy, Max Dowman, yeah.
Yeah, of course, man. I mean, that's legendary, that moment. And up until that point, I was like biting my nails off. Do you know what I mean? I was at home, I wanted to smash my TV, and then everything became beautiful. But that is the magic of the game, isn't it? That's what we watch for.
Oh, it's the roller coaster of emotions. I mean, what have you made of the season so far?
It's been a difficult watch. It's been tough, but I genuinely believe, and I didn't feel like this in the beginning of the season, but I've come around to it now. First of all, Arteta is doing a brilliant job. Because the league and football is changing. It's not, do you know what I mean? And we are adapting to that. And if you can see across the league this season, it's been difficult in every place. Even the three at the bottom have been fighting.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And giving people a test. So I just think, you know, all this asterisk talk about Arsenal or whatever, I don't agree with that. I feel like the league is changing and football is changing. And Arteta has been the first one to realise that and is ahead of the curve, and everyone else is going to start copying soon.
Yeah, no,
That's my belief anyway,
I think that's really fair. Do you think, though, you know, the roller coaster of emotions that you do go through during the season, this season anyway, does it make it even more special then if we are to go on and do anything, lift anything, Ashley?
Yeah, of course. I mean, the first trophy is going to be this weekend, isn't it? What are we talking about here? That's where it's going to start. You know what I mean? We're definitely, I think we're going to do tonight. We'll do the weekend. I do think that will give the boys, you know, that practice of lifting up that trophy. You know what I mean?
It can be heavy.
Getting that muscle memory in there. And, you know, dare I say it, we could be lifting 4 more.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just putting it out there. I think I'm on a jinxing thing today. I need to.
No, please.
Cool.
But this weekend, Carabao Cup final, it is so important. We were saying this earlier, that this week is a big week, not to put any more pressure on the boys, but they can take it, can't they?
No.
But it does feel huge, because if we could get a win on the weekend, if we could get our first trophy this season, it does kind of feel... I think everyone already feels a bit calmer from the weekend, and I think that will only kind of ease any nerves even more and give everyone even more belief if anyone needs it.
100%. I think as a whole, most of the fans I speak to are pretty confident. And everyone's talking, I'm hearing quadruple talk all around the stadium and amongst my friends, which might be a bit too, you know, we might be a bit too hyped, but I think it's good. You know, remember where we were, like 4 seasons ago or whatever, when everyone was beefing and there was like, you know, dissent in the ranks and all this stuff. And now look where we are. Fans are happy. Everyone's coming to games, smiley faces, and we're enjoying, you know, supporting our club. And that's what this is all about. It's about the unity. It's about the magic that you get when you come to the stadium or you watch a game. And I live for that. So win or lose, you know, I'm always going to back this team.
Oh, you are good with words, aren't you?
It's what I do, man.
It's like you do it for a living. By the way, I should tell you that the sporting game's gone to extra time. Oh.
Perfect.
Yeah, I know, it's good, isn't it? Actually, we were saying earlier that you kind of do a bit of everything. You are multi-talented, to say the least.
Yeah.
Who out of the Arsenal squad would you like to collaborate with on something? And I know that you do a bit of everything. So, you know, it could be acting, it could be directing, writing.
I would love Bukayo to come to my drama school, Kingdom Drama School, and audition like the rest of the students will one day. I'd like to see him out of his football environment and put him in that space. But definitely Bukayo, I think he's an amazing guy. He's our, he's our franchise player. He's, the star of the team. I've never had a chance to meet him properly or have a conversation. So I'd love to collaborate with him on something one day.
Well, Ashley, you're speaking to the right people.
Am I in the right place?
Yeah, we'll try and make that happen. And what are you working on at the moment? And also, we have to talk to you about Adolescence because we loved it. I'm sure pretty much everyone here watching at home watched it. It also feels like it made such an impact to so many people. Did it feel that way when you guys were working on it?
I think we always knew that it was a very controversial sort of subject that was going to create conversation, but we could never foresee like how it traveled around the world and around the globe and how it resonated. But it is, it's one of those things. There's many parents around the world struggling with their children with devices and the internet and kind of learning how to deal with it. And I think Adolescence just gave them carte blanche to kind of have those difficult taboo conversations that no one didn't want to have. I mean, even after I watched it, and I was in it, I watched it at home, and immediately I changed my son's screen time. Because I was just like, it opened everyone's eyes. So it was an important show. It was an important moment. It was brilliant. Yeah. Absolutely loved it. And what are you working on at the moment? Can you tell us? I can. So I just finished Dune Prophecy Season 2. So I'm in the TV show of Dune.
I love Dune.
Yeah, it's amazing. Amazing. I love that show. And I've got a film coming out end of the year that I directed called Animal. That just did really well in the Berlin Film Festival. So fingers crossed for that.
Yeah, boy. Oh, yeah, I love that. Can you tell us a bit about what it's about?
Animal is about a young boy accused of a crime that he didn't commit, and we follow him on his 65 days in a young offenders institute. And all the trials and tribulations that come with that. I won't say any more, but it's a very good film.
Well, that's right up my street. We're like, and where can we watch that?
It will be at a cinema near you in October.
We'll be there. We can do a little Live from M5 trip.
Why not?
That wasn't very convincing.
You can come to the premiere.
Oh, hold on, you've all heard that, Ashley. We're going to let you go in a minute and get ready for kickoff, but can we please get a little score prediction?
I just did a bet with my son for 50 quid, and I said 3-0.
3-0.
And my goal scorer, or one of the goal scorers, will be Gabriel. I think.
Okay, I mean, fair play.
What did your son say?
Yeah.
My son said 3-1, and he said Gyökeres.
Okay. So you think it'll be fairly comfortable?
I feel like it will. I mean, I could be completely wrong. Don't come and find me after if it does go wrong. But I think we've got this one. I'm more concerned about Sunday, if I'm honest with you, than this game tonight.
Where would you be Sunday?
Yeah, where are you watching it?
I'm going to be watching from home. My wife is having a massage, and I will be with my children. So I cannot go to the game, but I'll watch it at home.
There you go, with the family.
You don't have to feel sorry for me. I'm with my kids.
Oh, a pleasure as always. Thank you so much. Please give it up for the brilliant Ashley.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We'll see you at the premiere. Yeah. We're not getting to this premiere, are we, Jez?
Well, with this waiver, I'm not sure.
It's not happening, is it? You know what? He was so convincing standing there, but he is an actor.
I think we should just DM him straight after.
Do it?
Yeah, and say
it. Do it now, yeah, come on, pass him a Google Pixel. What a guy, though. And also, I love it, and I know you do as well, Jez, when we get guests on the show, because we're very lucky. We get so many special guests. We've had Stormzy on the show as well, like Tom Hiddleston, incredible people. It is really cool when you can tell that they are such a die-hard gooner, right? Like and they live and breathe it. It's really nice.
It is nice, yeah. You can see, like, it's just watches every game. He knows everything that's going on with the club, and it's quite rare because, like you said, we do get superstars that are Arsenal fans, but they don't follow everything about the club. Ashley just knows everything. Probably knows more than I do.
Well, I was going to say, but anyway, I want to chat to you. Have we still got the microphone here? There we go, magical mic. Hello. We've got so many wonderful guests, supporters, fans of the show in the studio with us, Jez. I want to hear from you, Simon. Hello.
Hi there.
Hi there. How are you doing? Last time we had you on the show, you had a black eye, right?
Because a massive black eye.
Yeah, you do. You're wrestling, for anyone who doesn't know.
Right. I was just like punching myself after games.
Be a bit weird, but fair enough. How are you doing in general, and how are you feeling about the season, about tonight?
So I don't want to make this about me, but I just love this story. I do technically have a broken neck at the moment, which is incredible, right? You can have a broken neck and it's not like, oh my gosh, I got a broken neck. Yeah, I have an impingement in my C5 and C6.
Sorry, hold on, scroll back. What is a C5, C6?
I don't know, it's your spine or something.
Vibes.
I don't know, I had an MRI. It's absolutely tough. I got dropped on my head wrestling, basically. But I just found it fascinating because you get told, oh wow, you got a broken neck. You're like, what? I thought that meant the end. I thought I was dead. But no. Anyway, going on to the football. Given that
Hold on, sorry, pause. When are you going to train Jeremy next? That's what we're all wondering.
He's got his broken neck.
Yeah, we need to talk. I get messages from people that I will not name saying we need to get Jeremy in a wrestling ring.
Why people want to
We want to see you in Lycra, Jez.
And Jez, it's more than one person. It's multiple people. Like, can you throw Jeremy around a wrestling ring?
One of the people who sent the DM.
Nicole 03.
Yeah. It's weird, yeah. Nicole Guna. I'm like, who's that? But we can do it, but I will not force you. But maybe. But in terms of tonight, but what I'm trying to make this strange side. We were talking about this earlier. I think sometimes you need to look at football like it's mathematics. And we're a better team than them. We just are. And even if we do grind out, and it's a 1-0 and it's stressful, like the Everton game until the absolute magic at the end was very, very stressful. But who cares? We got 3 points, and the extra fun of all this now is all the non-Arsenal fans get more and more angry. So I've decided we should embrace that, and I did my prediction online earlier, and I said I want 1-0, I want it to be horrible, I want it to be a corner, I want it to just... Because why wouldn't you lean into this? Like, all the madness and all the rhetoric that's out there right now is just people... Well, I get it, they have their own fan bases, but they're scared because I think they realise that we're building something here. And what was the excuse last year? They can't fight dirty, they're a wonderful team to watch, but when push comes to shove, they fall away. Now they're like, oh my gosh, they've got that down. So you could start building a bit of a legacy like City did over the last 5 years or whatever. And it's just fear. And I think fear is good because it means you're doing something right. So even if we just squeeze through 1-0, that's through to the next round. We then go on to Sunday, which is going to be a tough game. I really do think a one-off cup final could go one of which ways. But no, I'm pumped and excited, and I think the Max Dowman moment will be everyone said it right, the Gerrard slip, the Aguero goal, whatever it is that sort of starts something awesome. So yeah, bring it all on. I'm pumped. I'm ready.
It's that kind of season-defining, potentially, moment, isn't it, where you feel a bit of a shift. We might end up looking back on that Max Dowman moment in that way, right? And by the way, when you celebrate, hopefully tonight, please be careful of the old neck.
I'll just be doing like a robot dance. He'd be like, he's not weird.
Lovely.
It's genuinely not that bad, though. I just found it such an amazing story that you can be told that, and it's like, oh, you pulled your hamstring. Oh, okay, yeah, great.
Broken neck.
Yeah, broken
Love
neck.
it. I mean, not for you, but, good story. By the way, Sporting have scored another goal. Yeah, what a comeback. Pretty crazy, hey? Yeah, I know. And we have some more special guests. I don't know why I'm starting to sing.
Let's go!
So, they're actually going to come on together. Jez, I don't even know if they know each other, so this is going to be quite interesting. Both are in the world of music.
Yeah.
You'll know them. Yeah. Really excited to have them on the show because, they're doing big things, but also big gooners. It's Sonny Fodera and Will Kennard from Chases and Status. And I'm so excited now, I can't even speak. Hi. Great to meet you. And if And you guys, Stan, hello. Nice to see you again.
You're right.
Good, how are you guys? You are going to have to share this beautiful
all good.
microphone.
No worries.
Now, Sonny, last time we had you on, all I would say is please keep it PG.
I can't actually remember that, but yeah.
Wait,
I can't really remember that.
Sonny doesn't remember coming on the show, Jez.
No, I remember that, but I remember what I did. I just got, exactly, yeah. Okay.
Reminder.
No, we love having you on the show, and it's great to have you on the show the first time.
Thank you. Second time.
Is it? You've never been on with me.
No, not with you.
Well,
a while before.
here we are.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You're a massive Gooner, aren't you? But you have quite an interesting story on how you became an Arsenal supporter. It could have gone a different way, right?
What way?
I don't know what you've heard.
You're like, do I?
Talking about.
No, I don't know what that story is.
Fulham?
No. I mean, I did grow up in West. I didn't grow up in North. But my best mate growing up's dad used to play for Arsenal.
Yes.
In the 70s, like old school.
Okay.
So he obviously, like, you know, I sort of around him a lot. He would take us down to Highbury. So I've been a fan since I was like old enough to, walk.
So you were never slightly swayed with the Fulham?
Not really. I should support QPR in terms of geography, but no, Arsenal's my club.
He's got a season ticket.
You've got a season. I love and Sonny's so impressed with that. Your life is very cool. You do a lot of cool things.
I'm on the waiting list.
Are you?
Yeah. Someone move me up, please.
So,
were you a family of Arsenal supporters that you came from? Was there any choice for you?
There was I didn't need to choose, It was just, but yeah, my whole family supports Arsenal. They don't have a choice, obviously. But yeah, we're a big red family,
Gooners.
definitely, big Gooners, yeah.
What have you both made of the season so far? I mean, we've been chatting. We've had Alex Lacazette on the show as well.
I just saw him actually.
Did you?
We got a little selfie.
Oh, I love that for you.
What a guy! I brought my mate in here, and he's just like, "Wow, is that Lacazette?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro."
I know, he's cool, isn't he?
Yeah, really nice guy.
Yeah, he's nice. Jez actually played against him, weirdly.
Your friend,
yeah, different eras, played against it. Didn't do very well.
Oh, sorry to hear.
Yeah, selfishly I did. But as a team, no, I didn't. Yeah.
Anyway, thoughts on the season,
Yeah,
Sonny?
I think, the last few games, it's been nervy. But, they maxed out my moment last week. I would say that is, I'd say probably the best moment I've witnessed in football. It's incredible. Like, my kids actually go to the same school as him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, I was just like, wow. Like, just seeing that 16-year-old, youngest ever Premier League scorer, incredible. But, the season's been nervy, but I think we're going to close it out. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm excited about everything's going right now, right? It's like I think we're going to win the Champions League. I think we're going to win the Premiership. I think Tottenham are going to get relegated. So it's just the
Imagine that, the best. Like we win the league and Spurs get relegated.
Anyway, the greatest year of all time.
It's fine because this is just about us. We don't even need to look at what anyone else is doing. Because when you're sitting at the top,
it doesn't matter. You don't even worry about it.
You don't even care, do you? So you're feeling confident for tonight?
I'm feeling confident. Yeah. To be honest, like Saturday was such a pivotal moment.
Yeah.
I think that would be the biggest turning point in terms of this season, and maybe for quite a long time now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, I think it could be the start of a whole new thing, just sort of wrapped up in one moment. So yeah.
You've got the belief. Both
yeah,
of you.
man. Yeah. Come on, you got to, right? It's the best season so far. So yeah.
Who stood out for you in particular this season? Then I mean, I know we were just speaking about having maxed out.
There's so many players, right? It is hard to pick. I mean, Declan Rice for me is just ridiculously consistent. Yeah. How can you actually it's mad when you start naming one, then you start actually having to name most of the team. So I just think Arteta, if I had to name, just the way he sort of just gradually pulled it through to this level now, and not got phased by the sort of the pressure and stuff, and all the subs and just the depth and quality and the culture is just different class to any other club really. So yeah, he really for me but amazing squad, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's a great time to be an Arsenal supporter, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Do you two know each other, by the way?
Do you know what's really crazy? Like, we just swapped numbers last week, but we've met each other many times.
Okay.
But we actually started working on a record together. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then like he just popped up. I'm like, yo, Will, what's up? Like, we just you never know.
Wait, tell us more. So you're working on a record currently?
Yeah.
Together?
Yeah.
Okay, when do you think you'll release it?
No, it's just a demo. It's just a demo.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were getting like a good little...
This is really like not. This is like not like we didn't mean to do this. This is very spontaneous.
Did you both know you were Arsenal fan though?
No.
So now because of tonight is going to.
This is special. This is special.
I'm aware of the time, by the way, and kickoff is soon. So can we just get quick score predictions before you let you go?
I'm going to say 3-0.
Yeah.
Arsenal, obviously.
Thanks for clarifying that.
I'm going to say 2-0. So yeah.
Clean sheet?
3-1 aggregate. Yeah.
All right, brilliant. Right, Sonny Will, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Lovely to see you. Lovely to meet you, see you.
Thank you.
Okay. I mean, I feel like we've not spoken to most of you in here, but we will at half-time because we'll need to chat for a while. Jez, we're going to throw to commentary in a minute, but you're feeling good? We've had a lot of clean sheet predictions going on.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, I agree. I think a 2-0 as well. I've had a few 2-0s. Yeah, I agree with that. I think we are home, clean sheet, strong defensively. So yeah, looking forward to it.
All right, feeling good? Come on! If you're watching on YouTube, X or Facebook, then head over to the Arsenal for live kick-by-kick commentary. But for now, we'll leave you in the very capable hands of Adrian Clark. But first, Dan Roebuck.
Many thanks to Nicole, to Jeremy, to all of the Live from M5 crew. Well, the big games just keep on coming. Gunners fans worldwide will only just be getting their breath back from an iconic Premier League fixture at the weekend when Max Dowman made the headlines and Arsenal stretched their lead at the top of the domestic standings to 9 points. Tonight we turn our attention to the Champions League, where our last 16 business with Bayer Leverkusen is far from over. A 1-1 draw in Germany last week means this tie is firmly in the balance. This is Arsenal's 100th European game at Emirates Stadium. The stakes are high, a quarter-final clash against either Sporting or Bodo Glimt awaits the winners. Mikel Arteta's team favourites for sure, but the Bundesliga club played better than expected in the first leg, and Arsenal only just grabbed a draw late on. We know that they need to be better tonight.